This week on Softball 360, the Firemen softball tournament fires up Bloomington, Minnesota, and Twins legend Ken Herbeck pays a visit to his old stomping grounds. And then the Long Haul Bombers wrap up their home run derby tour at Safeco Field in Seattle.
Do you think it's possible to just clear the park?
I'm going out in the street this year.
You going out in the street?
Going in the street.
Wow.
And then it's a battle of team spirit at the Girls Gold Fast Pitch National Championship.
We got rhythm, we put the rhythm in it, and it just made the cheer. That's how we roll.
And finally, we take you out to the crowd in Little Rock, Arkansas.
You know, are you guys going to be playing? Oh, that was good. That was nice. Thank you.
Man, that's all softball. All softball.
All that and much more next on Softball 360.
Welcome to Softball 360. As usual, we're coming at you from one of the stops in the Long Haul Bombers Power Stadium Tour. Right now, we are in the Great American Ballpark, home of the Cincinnati Reds. Now, every week on the show, we've been bringing you coverage of some of the top softball tournaments from around the country. And this week, we continue our coverage with one of the biggest and the best. It's called the Firemen's, and we take you now to Bloomington, Minnesota, where you will meet two teammates, John Richards and John Weber. Here's a look at who plays the game.
Somebody here.
Hi, I'm John Richards.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Weber.
Let's go, JB.
We're playing the Bloomington Firemen's tournament this weekend. Biggest tournament around.
Well, growing up, we both started playing baseball pretty young.
Hi, and welcome back to Reds Baseball 1994. Just to let you know, this video is a homemade video, so it could appear fuzzy and the sound could be off, so don't worry about adjusting your TV set, just live with it.
Firemen's is known for its atmosphere more than anything else.
Anybody who plays softball knows that. For us, it's it's like the major playoffs, it's the World Series kind of thing, something like that for softball. And the coolest part is you see just people lining up to watch the heavy hitters play, and like on the sides of the field all the way down to the foul line, everybody's just packed in watching these guys, and they're bruisers. I mean, it's a big deal. It's pretty cool to watch. And I mean, as a younger team, it's kind of one of those things like you hope maybe someday you can be like that. But right now, I mean, we'll just pay our dues and have fun and watch it.
We're looking to win a game or two this year, something to build on. And
playing like we usually do, coming out like a bat out of hell, scoring 7 runs, and just going 1, 2, 3 the rest of the game. This is notorious for us right now.
the main fields are called Ken Herbeck fields now, in honor of Ken Herbeck, who's a Bloomington native, obviously a big-time Twins player.
Claim to fame, I bat boyed when my dad played in this thing, probably maybe 35 years ago.
It's cool that he's a hometown guy, and having him play for the Twins and growing up here and being a big Twins fan and everything, he was my favorite player. So
I actually played on a team that won this thing back in 1978. I live 2 blocks or 2 doors down from here. I mean, I grew up in this ballpark right here. And this is where I played all my baseball when I was a kid and everything. So it's homecoming for me. It's almost a ritual for me to show up down here. I'm up here. I'm down here whenever I'm in town.
you try and go for what you want in your life, but it's always like your roots you always go back to. So it's cool that I've got this core group of guys that I can come back and hang out with every summer, not skip a beat with, and just go out and have a good time. And the Firemen's is a way for us to do that.
Yeah, I'm in a band. I'm really into writing and playing music, and it's actually gotten its most exposure as serving as the background music for a couple episodes of Softball 360. If you listen closely, it's pretty mellow, not metal at all. I might be playing now, like in the background while I'm talking.
Can't do much. Can't do much with that.
We went 2 and done again this year, and we have the energy. We just maybe lack some of the veteran savvy that you need to go a long way in a Firemen's tournament. But we'll be back next year, and the year after that, and the year after that.
The Bloomington Firemen's Tournament may be one of the oldest in the country, but Goosetown softball tournament in Montana may be one of the most unique. Check it out.
What can you say about Goosetown to everyone out there?
Oh, it's awesome. Awesome!
We call Goosetown the best in the West.
We feel it is the best in the West. We have the top softball players in the Western United States. This is the 32nd annual tournament. This is our largest tournament that we've done in the 32 years. So we're at 150 teams now.
Normally when you play softball, recreation softball, you don't get this type of enthusiasm. So Goosetown is probably the best run and the best attended tournament in the Pacific Northwest.
It was a softball extravaganza. It was, what the hell?
I've named it the Woodstock of softball because there's several thousand people that are camped in the park, and it's reminiscent of the old concerts in New York when all the people were camped out at the concerts.
It's definitely the Woodstock. Definitely. Lots of dancing.
Our home run contest draws around 5,000 people tonight, and it should be nothing short of insane.
Where should I be looking, first of all? Where should I be looking, first of all? What's the date right now? I haven't had this much fun in a softball tournament this year.
You will see naked people here in probably 2 hours.
It's good. It's good. It's fun. You're going to have a blast if you come here.
Coming up on Softball 360, veteran softballer Bob Waldyke takes us back to the 80s with his old softball tips video. After that, Bob and the rest of the Long Haul Bombers put on a home run show before a Seattle Mariners game. And then, we see what the fans and players had to say at the Busch Pepsi Classic in Little Rock, Arkansas.
I only make a sound if a player do something outstanding.
Softball 360 is brought to you by Miken Sports. We'll change more than your game. Trump, the official ball of the WSL. And BatReviews.com, your best source for new bat information.